Okay.
No, you like
Hold on, yeah. Yo, you do understand that men don't give a fuck about female confidence, right?
Facts.
Yeah,
No. Everybody be quiet for 2 seconds.
I've never heard that.
Let that fucking sink in. Men don't give a fuck
I've never heard
about female confidence. Because if we did, we would never take you guys seriously for wearing makeup. We would never want you guys for doing surgery. We would never want you guys for doing all the hair extensions, all the other bullshit that you do to accentuate your looks. Because the reality is this: women lack confidence, but we don't give a fuck. You guys look for confidence. What's his tonality like? Can he lead a date? Is he ambitious? Blah, blah, blah. You guys care about confidence. We don't. If we care about confidence, all y'all would be single. Because all you guys wear makeup and do a bunch of shit, heels, dresses, etc. That's the checkmate. That's the reality. Men don't give a fuck about female confidence. You care about confidence, but we don't.
Merry Christmas.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's why men don't need to wear makeup.
Oh shit.
You have anything to say to that?
No, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Can I get the makeup
yeah.
one?
Flawless victory.
Mic drop on that one. What's going on YouTube? Is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump into the next video.
Do you think it matters about females what they do for a job? Do you think guys consider that when they're dating someone?
They do consider it, but for not the reasons you think.
Okay.
They don't consider it for the same reasons women consider it.
Like, what's going through their minds with that?
Like we said, when a girl asks what does a guy do, she's like, how successful is he? What's his ability to provide for you? So guys generally don't look at women to provide. That's not why they care. But it'll be like, does she do OnlyFans? Is she a porn star? What does she do? Is what she does that provide risk to your relationship?
Right.
That's what guys care about. If this like, oh, she works at a charity, golden. Oh, she's a teacher, cool. She's an influencer, red flag.
Red flag?
Some guys, it's a red flag.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell me about that.
Well, because guys care about exposure to risk, and if she's an influencer, she's risking leaving him for someone else because she's meeting all these other desirable guys, attractive guys, whatever. So a lot of guys can be like, I don't want that. It's true.
I find it interesting that she had a question about the influencer in particular. I think one of the reasons why is because you have a lot of women nowadays that are trying to become influencers, and because of it, they do get exposed to a lot of different, top tier men, at least from a economical perspective, and that's always going to entice a woman, especially nowadays in the world of social media and instant gratification, and all these women claiming to be boss babes, but at the same time they want a man that can take care of them. That's a hypocrisy I will never understand. But another one that I won't understand is why women think they're out earning men so much nowadays. And this next video that I'm going to show you is a guy who seems to have cracked the code as to why women think this way. Check this out.
This is why women think they're out earning men.
Epiphany about why women think they are out earning men in today's society. Like I said, I still could be wrong, but this is what I think it is. I think it's optics. I think it's what you see. I think when you go to work in your sexy pantsuit and your high heels and your BMW, that when you see the guy with the dirty clothes on and the dirty reflective work vest and the dirty boots and the disgusting truck, that in your mind when you look at him, you are above him, not realizing that that man makes a lot of money, but he don't look like he make a lot of money.
Exactly. And first of all, man, shout out to all my blue collar brothers, man, because this is the perfect example, man. And this is why, honestly, in my opinion, I think men will always out earn women overall, because a lot of these blue collar jobs are jobs that women don't want to do, and that require a lot of wear and tear on the body, and are essential to keeping this world that we call the United States moving. Like, now, what I did before I started doing YouTube full time wasn't exactly blue collar per se, but I was a product specialist for a dropship company. But as you can imagine, we got a lot of drivers coming in and out of our building. So that lets you know that my job was essential in some shape or form, but we couldn't do anything if it wasn't for those drivers that continue to bring product in and take product out as we were getting it done. So again, man, I don't think that's ever going to change, because a lot of the jobs that are high paying are a lot of blue collar jobs that women just don't want to do, but they're essential to keeping the world running. And that's just what it is, man. It's always been that way. So I agree with him. I definitely think it's optics, man, especially when women are looking at it in that perspective. Let's keep it moving.
Here's the thing. Women will put more time into education, but men will put more time punching the clock. Prime example. Most people just don't go to college, finish it, and jump into their career. This is typically how college goes. And we all know that women go to college. So typically I'm talking about women. You get out of high school, you go to college, something happens in college, some crap goes on, which makes you drop out of college. Maybe it's something in your personal life, whatever. But for some reason you drop out of college. Then you take some time off and you're doing some BS instead of finishing your education. You finally get out of that bad situation or whatever that you probably were in. You get yourself back on the horse. You go back to college. You finally finish college. You get your degree. You celebrate. You show everybody on social media. Then you gotta try to find your job. You take maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years to finally find the field that they'll allow you in, because a lot of these places want you to have experience and not just a degree. So you finally get a way in. You get your job, you finally get settled in there, you do more social media reels of your office, and yeah, I'm a boss now, and look at my cute outfit, blah, blah, blah. And then you think in your head that I'm at a higher level. Here's the difference. The whole time you was in college, he was punching the clock. The whole time when you dropped out of college and was going through your thing, he was punching the clock. When you finally got back on that horse and went back to college, he was punching the clock. By the time you finally graduated, he was punching the clock. By the time you finally found your career, he was punching the clock. By the time you finally felt like, all right, I'm in a position now where I am the boss, he was punching the clock. So from 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, he punching the clock, punching the clock. You don't realize that that man is punching the clock for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. While you going through your whole thing, he just punching, 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 punching. So you don't realize he makes way more money than you. You just started your career. You ain't maxed out yet. Like I've said in other videos, I've had the privilege of doing delivering packages, and seeing how these guys live. Now I live in Georgia, so things are a little different here. I know all in the world, everybody will have you thinking everybody's driving Ferraris and stuff like that. But in Georgia, guys like trucks. You don't realize that those guys put Ferrari money in them Ford F-150s, in them Dodge Rams, in them big Denali trucks. They put Ferrari money in trucks. So even though he's not driving a Ferrari, he put Ferrari money in that motherfucker. And so I don't think women understand that. So, I'm not even talking about their houses. You see the dirty mud boots right in front of that 2-3 car garage. Y'all don't realize that optically, y'all are looking at it all wrong. That same guy that you're ignoring while you get your coffee at the local gas station is making triple what you making, even though you in a pantsuit. So that's what I think it is. I think women think they make more money because they may look a certain way, and the guys they're looking at look a certain way, and they're like, nah, I'm out earning him. He's not at my level. I'm sorry, ladies. You are sadly mistaken if you think that. Sadly mistaken.
And I'll use one of the best examples I can think of right off the bat. Two people in particular that are some of the world's most richest men on earth. Look at Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates. If you look at the way that those guys dress, man, I'm talking pants, shirt, and shoes alone can't be no more than maybe about $50. But those guys are billionaires. If you look at the way those two dress, they don't look like billionaires, do they? And I think this is this goes all across races, but I think it hurts black people the most when it comes to the optics. because we automatically think just because a guy isn't driving a high priced car or doesn't got a whole bunch of jewelry on and he ain't wearing a whole bunch of Fendi and Prada and shit like that, we automatically assume he's broke. Nah, it's just that you don't necessarily have to present yourself that way in order to show that you got money. You really, if anything, you want to be more like a Bill Gates and a Zuckerberg and not come off like you got a lot of money, because you don't want to draw that kind of attention anyway. Because unlike, and this is a saying that I hear women say, you know what I mean, money, you know, flashing the money around and things of that nature brings you the kind of women that you want, but not doing that brings you the kind of woman that you need. And I've heard women say this, so I don't understand where women get this concept of that y'all are out earning us just purely just off of the optics. But what he's saying does make a lot of sense, man, and I would not be surprised if that's where women get it from. But y'all may think different, so please let me know in the comments what you think about this. And if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification, that way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description, as well as my latest mixtape, Colombian Soul Volume 2. And if you want to purchase any of the merch, spreadshot.com link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all, deuces.